Hi everybody, I'm back with a haul. I got a couple of packages today and over the weekend. I wanted to share with you what I got. Um, the first thing is this set of stamps and dies from the new release from the Concord at Ninth. So I purchased the bundles if I was purchasing, a stamp or a die. So this first one is Mistletoe Messages. So you get this mistletoe here, and then you get a bunch of different sentiments to go along with it. I got this stamp and die bundle for So Silent Nights, and this is a stitching die. So, well, it has a number of pieces in here that are stitching dies. You can see on the inner side of the big shape here, most of the pieces inside are actually stitching dies, with the exception of the little, what do you call this? Thing that the baby Jesus goes in. I'm not trying to make light of it, but I don't remember the word. But there's also some regular die cuts that you can just cut, leaves and flowers and stars out of. So here's that matching stamp. And this next one is Merry Shapes stamp set. So again, this one has stitching elements to it right up in here. And then there's some other, individual things where you can cut out the shape of the stamp. So you can use them to stamp or you can use them to stitch. So there's that. And I also got this stamp set. This is a stocking stuffers. This is not stitching related. This is just a regular stamp that's a stocking, and you can design it however you want, and it's got little stuff that you can put out of the top. So flowers, packages, and then candy. And then you got some sentiments here along the bottom. It's really cute. And then the last thing I got from Concord 9th's release is the free gift. It says, let's be jolly. So you can use that sentiment on your cards. So that's what I got from their release. I got a couple of things from the stamp market. Now, when she put out the inks this past week, was it this week? Maybe it was last week. I don't remember. The 5th, I'm sorry. She released on the 5th, and I got my package of inks. She didn't get her shipment of paper. So when she got the paper in, or a small shipment of the paper in, I ordered 3 packs of the multi-packs. And she had, the multi-packs have 39 sheets, 3 of each color. So I ordered several packages so I would have plenty to use on hand. So the colors that she has match her inks, and I won't go through all of the colors, but there are 13 of them. So I got all of the coordinating cardstock, and this I believe is 80-pound cardstock. I have not used it yet, but it does feel lighter weight than what I'm used to using, which is 110-pound cardstock. So just so you know, or 100-pound cardstock. So I think that's what this is, 80. So again, I've got all of the colors that she put out. There's two or three colors in each one of these job ticket holders, which is what I use to store my paper, 8.5 by 11 paper. Oh, there's one more. So this is the 8.5 by 11. And then again, she got a shipment of the white paper that she is recommending to be used with her inks, and I don't remember what pound weight this is. Maybe the color is like, I think this is heavier. It feels heavier. It's kind of it's ultra smooth. Wow, it feels heavier. So I want to say this is probably 100-pound, not 110-pound, but it is super smooth. It's very soft. If you can understand what I'm saying there, it's super smooth and it's very soft. And remember, her ink pads formulation, which were done by Colorbox, are foam ink pads, a lot like the Stampin' Up ones. So somebody had made a comment on my video when I showed these that they're probably going to be discontinued because Colorbox, which was owned by ClearSnap, is going out of business. Well, I'm not so worried about that because if you know me and you've watched any of my videos for a length of time, you know I love ink. I have a lot of ink. And when I say a lot, I mean like I have doubles, like entire sets of some inks that I have. So full sets of ink, more than one set. So I'm not really worried about running out of ink at any point in time because I have so much of it. But I went ahead and also purchased the re-inkers. So there's 13 colors of her ink. This is fresh pink, but I went ahead and ordered the re-inkers as well. So I'm probably never going to have an issue, unless I lose one of them, with my ink pads going dry, because there's particular what do you call it, brands of ink that I use all the time, and it's because of the color line that they have. It's not so much the formulation, because that is important, but it's the colors that they have and the colors that I like to craft with. So, you know, to each his own. Everybody has a preference. But her color line is beautiful. Like, I like all the colors that she has in the 13 that she put out first. So I'm happy with it. I'm not going to, you know, say that because that color box is no longer going to be in business that I have an issue with it at all, but because I bought the re-inkers and I have lots of other inks. That may not be the case for somebody else who has just one set of inks, so I'm not recommending anything. I'm just saying that's what my preference is. Okay, so lastly, I got some paper tray ink paper from a D-stash. This all came together for 20 bucks. And I think it was 20 bucks. Yeah. It got here super quick. So I got 12 sheets of the Scarlet Jewel, 12 sheets of Enchanted Evening, and those are new packs. These aren't even open. 12 sheets of Melon Berry, 12 sheets, well, this one's open. Let me see, 12 sheets of, because this one's not open, Lavender Moon, which is like a purple shade. And no, actually that one is open. These rest are open: Plum Pudding, Lemon Tart, and Berry Sorbet. So this was a good deal because, you know, I use their stuff all the time. Again, if you've watched me long enough, you know what I use because you see it all the time in my little makes that I have. And speaking of makes, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I want to share this project with you. I shared this on my Instagram account. I think it was Instagram. And some groups that I'm in on Facebook. This is a treat bag. So you can see that it has nuts inside of it. I got this die from Paper Tray, actually ink to paper. You can order both from both. But ink to paper is the new company for Paper Tray ink. That is their retail site. I ordered this die from that site, but you can get it on the Paper Tray site as well. 10 style packaging die. That's what it's called. So you cut 2 of these. And to make the window, I used a square die that I have. It's not exactly straight cuts. I can only find the smaller one. There's 2 of these dies, and you can see the window that it makes. This is the smaller of the 2 dies, but the window that it makes is kind of jagged around the edges. I think it's brushed square or something like that. Don't quote me, but I think that's what it is. To cut out this window, and then I put some acetate behind the window so it's not just, you know, put your finger through. And then at the top, I cut all these leaves out of a set that I have called Leaf Prints. Okay, so there's actually 2 dies here for the leaves. There is the actual die that cuts the leaves out, the solid leaf, and then they have a separate stitching die that it does the stitching lines for you. So Leaf Print Stitches is the one that this orange one is made from or cut from, and it does the stitching lines, and I cut the outside part of it. So I hope that makes sense. And then I just cut this top leaf. I cut with regular paper, craft paper, and this is all using Paper Tray ink felt, so the colors are all autumn colors. The Enjoy comes from a stamp set that I have here. Share with you. Here's one of the belt that I used. I think that's Canyon Clay. I'm looking for the stamp set that has the Enjoy. It's from one of my regular sets, so I think I'm about to put it away. But anyhow, I wanted to share this little treat bag because it's so cute. You don't even have to, it's great because it's a fall themed and it's not candy. You know, so many things are candy inside. This is nuts, which is good for you unless, of course, you're allergic to nuts. There are no peanuts in here, but cashews and almonds and dried cranberries. So this is a little treat bag. Great for like little gifts for coworkers or teachers. And I thought I'd go ahead and share that with you because I don't think I had shared it yet here. So anyway, that is it for me for now. I do have stuff that I've made, but you're going to have to hold on because there's something coming. So anyway, that's it for me for now. I hope you enjoyed the haul, the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!